Our menu is starting to get a bit busy. Oh, now, let's head back to Snowdon, actually. Tra-la-la, the waters are wild today. That's bad luck. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. Going to equip the tough glove. And I'm just gonna go and check something real quick. Alright, as expected, nothing happened here. Now I gotta head back. Oh yeah, there's also this. Can see if I can get... Actually, I just remembered a way to always get a certain one. You just have to wait a bit. And then once the ball gets small, you go for it. Uh-oh. Okay, this presents a problem. Dang it! Let's try again. Okay, this time we have this. That should be small enough. There we go. Light blue. Ball is small. You waited still for this opportunity. Then dethroned ball with a sharp attack. You are awarded 4G. So there's patience. My signal is getting weak. Looks like the phone won't work past here. So there's no reason to go further. Hello. Yeah, I agree. Now I just gotta make my way to the river person again. Past all these people. Huzzah, we've made it to the end of our journey. To Waterfall. Tra-la-la, Temmie Village, the room before the darkening lantern room. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. If you see a shop, you should stop, drop, and roll into some great deals, because we're having a fire sale at my imaginary store which sells flames. Yet another dream of mine. Never know what could go wrong in this kind of situation. Aho, the human arrives. Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Alright. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure you give her this. She loves these. Sup? Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am, and I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we've... Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne, my friend brought a gift for you, on their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. The bone drawer. So are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. Ah yes, the basil strategy. So why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Yeah, Undyne, more like unwinning. Got him. Oh ho ho. Well, I've got news for you, brat. You're on my battlefield now, and you aren't going to humiliate me. I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. We're going to become friends. You'll become so enamored with me, you'll be the one feeling humiliated for your actions. Foo-hoo-hoo! It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? One time, Alphys' friend came over here. All he did was lie seductively on the piano. How does a rectangle do that? And fed himself grapes. Once again, how does a rectangle do that? I don't really like that guy, but I admire his lifestyle. Yeah, okay, let's just... Yes. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink. All set. What would you like? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear. Right. I want your soul. Are you hitting on me? Big sword. Believe me, I would gladly give you your fill of swords, if you weren't my beloved house guest. Alright, T. Tea, huh? Coming right up. It'll take a moment for the water to boil. Okay, it's all done. Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot, just drink it already. You take a sip of the tea, it's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend. Yep, this is cursed. Hey. You know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. He no-hit me. And worse, The whole time you refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. "Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me?" I said yes, and from then on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. So I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you, and he ended up being friends with you instead. That is literally your whole plan with this hangout session. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he can do something else with his life. Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And if he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him. Here we go. That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you can ever imagine. Ooh, afraid we're going to be best friends. Let's start with the sauce. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists. Alright, die, you smiley trash bag! You punch the vegetables at full force. You knock over a tomato. Yeah, yeah! Our hearts are united against these idiotic comedians! Now it's my turn! Yeah! Yes, blood! We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, but I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Yeah? Just put them in the pot. You place the noodles in one at a time. They clink against the empty bottom. Nice? Alright, now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Stir harder! 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 Let me do it. Sorry. Foo, that's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Hotter. Actually, I think that's too hot. Left, you fool! This burner only goes one way. Oh, okay. Hotter, darn it! Hotter! Let me do it. See, this is how you... Ah. Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. Especially people who are like arch nemesises in a lot of timelines. Understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, That's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret. I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch, all out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with all you've got. Yeah! Undyne is letting you make the first attack. Alright. OOOOORAAAA! You rip up the punch card. Your hands are burning, attack increased by 6. Show me what you've got. I won't let you down. What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force. You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? Heh, you know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid saccharine shtick, but the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him. Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here, and I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Foo-hoo-hoo. Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Foo-hoo-hoo. Now let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowdin, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk! Let's go ahead and give that a try. Papyrus and Undyne. That's Undyne's house. It's a great place to... Huff, puff. Yeah, that's my house. Hi, Undyne. How do you get here so fast? I ran. Wowee, Undyne. Someday I want to be as strong and sweaty as you. So, you ran here just to be on the phone? Yep. Then you must have something extremely cool to say about your house. Nope. Yep. That was something. I clean off all the trash and arrange it into symmetrical piles. It's hard work, but somebody has to do it. Wow. Those flowers. One day they just started to grow there. I swear, it's like they have a mind of their own. That's ridiculous, though. That's where I met Alphys for the first time. I was looking for cool swords when I saw her. Standing there, staring into the abyss. She looked pretty, contemplative. So I asked her where she thought the abyss led to. She looked at me, shocked, and went red in the face. But I'm scary, so I'm used to that kind of stuff. Then she kept explaining all her different theories. She went on for hours. I was so captivated. After that, I kept running into her. And now we're friends. Yeehaw! What in the... Alright. Oh my god, don't make me tell this story again. Hey! That's the store of Gerson, the Hammer of Justice. The toughest monster that ever lived. He fought in the war between humans and monsters, and he survived. He's a real hero. Oh jeez. Are you gonna buy something? I don't need anything right now. Tra-la-la, care for a ride? Where will we go today? Hotland. Then we're off. Tra-la-la, the water is very dry today. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. So yeah, it's actually kind of interesting in a dark humor kind of way that Gerson is a hero just for surviving the war. Just shows how outmatched the monsters were. Hello, Alfies. I'm going to skip all of your dialogue now. Here's Metaton. Oh yes, welcome beauties to today's quiz show. Well, we can't run. Guess I'll cry. Screaming is against the rules. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Who does Dr. Alfies have a crush on? So last time we did Asgore, but because of the recent conversation we had... See, Alfies? I told you it was obvious. Even the human figured it out. Yes, she scrawls her name in the margins of her notes. She names programming variables after her. She even writes stories of them together, sharing a domestic life. Probability of crush, 101%. Margin of error, 1%. Well. With Dr. Alfie's helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. But, this was just the pilot episode. Next up, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. And there he goes. Well, that was certainly something. Yep. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. Now we're optimistic. You're at Alfie's lab? Is she there? Hey, tell her I said hi, okay? And tell me how she's doing. And tell me if she needs anything. And wait, no, don't ask any of that. But she's fine, right? I'm just gonna leave all of these messages on read. Vulcan escaped. I think Hotland has my favorite, like, area theme now. The opera singing is just, like, holy crap, so different from anything else in the soundtrack. It escaped. Hit the switch, there we go. Nailed it. And here we go. Wee. I'll show a bit more dialogue here in a second. This isn't a show about washing your hands, darling. That's on Wednesdays. Milk, sugar, and eggs. You should be able to find them on the back counter. Got it. Oh yes, MTT brand ovens can reach temperatures up to 9,000 degrees. That explains a lot. Roasting, toasting, burning, charring. You're excited, aren't you, darling? TM. MTT brand microwave. Origin of the MTT challenge. Uh-oh. Put your food in and set the microwave on high for 5 minutes. If you can still recognize your meal, we'll double your money back. So that's all fun. Alright, now we go to one of the most fun sections in the game. Papyrus must be so happy watching this. Onwards, to the top of the world itself. Woo! Every other game is now worse because they don't have a section like this. And that's that. Wow, we did it. We really did it. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward. Oh yeah, let me just do this real quick. Wait. It's glued to the table. Oh yeah, I forgot that happens. It's funny. Oh. Okay. See that building in the distance? That's the core, the source of all power for the underground. Converts geothermal energy into magical electricity by... anyway, that's where we're going to go. In the core is an elevator directly to Asgore's castle. And from there, you can go home. I can't believe this! Wow! Okay. That's insane! The second run? Alright, let me calm down. I have to act professional. Ahem, hello! Alphys might work faster, but the old royal scientist, Dr. W.D. Gaster, one day, he vanished without a trace. They say he shattered across time and space. Haha, how can I say so without fear? I'm holding a piece of him right here. I can't believe I just genuinely got that. Okay. I'm probably going to upload this as its own separate, like, small video clip thing. I guess I should talk about that now. So, holy crap, I'm just so, like, overwhelmed that that actually just happened. So, he just talked about how Gaster got, split across time and space. And that's, like, really interesting wording, because he doesn't say that Gaster straight up died, just split. And it's kind of, like, what exactly could that mean? And, when he says across time and space, that makes me think of, like, alternate universes and stuff like that, which immediately makes me think of Deltarune. And if you've like been paying attention to like the Undertale community and all that, you've probably noticed that there's a lot of hints towards Gaster in Deltarune. So I think when Gaster got split across time and space, that like allows him to interact with that world, even though that's a separate world from this one. So that could end up being very interesting to Deltarune's overall story. Well, I think that's all I want to say, so let's continue with the playthrough, I guess. That is so insane that that actually has happened. That's such a small chance of actually happening naturally. What's up, Smiley Trash Bag? Speaking of Gaster. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30G. You're holding too much. Guess I'll just put it on your head. Thanks. Alright. I must carry on. Oh yeah, right, I have, this now. Let's see. Alright. Thanks, kid. Here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Apostrophe dog. It's short for hot dog. Another H apostrophe dog? Here you go. Whoops, I'm actually out of hot dogs. Here, you can have a hot cat instead. Hot dog? Heals 20 HP. The meat is made of something called a water sausage. Hot cat heals 21 HP, like a hot dog, but with little cat ears on the end. Alphys would probably be into that. What? My brother's actually at his station? What? I thought he only had 3 stations. No, he has at least 4? Who the heck keeps hiring this guy? Seriously? Alphys posted a picture. Dinner with the girlfriend, winky face. It's a picture of a Catgirl figurine next to a bowl of instant noodles. Cool Skeleton 95 posted a picture. Are we posting hot pics? Here is me and my cool friend. It's a picture of Papyrus flexing in front of a mirror. He is wearing sunglasses. Giant muscular biceps are pasted onto his arms. The biceps are also wearing sunglasses. I'm out of here. Alphys updated status. LOL, Cool Skeleton 95. That's a joke, right? Cool Skeleton 95 updated status. The only joke here is how strong my muscles are. That's an interesting statement. And here we go. Okay, now press the third one. Oops, sorry. I'm still, like, internally trying to get over how I just encountered a Gaster follower like that. That is literally the first time that's ever happened to me. And it happened the second run of this whole series. What the heck? Howdy, folks. I killed you too horribly in the last timeline. Ah, yes, that was beautiful. Not as beautiful as 02's sword skills, of course. Like how that side of the attacks get wobbly because 01's freaking out. That's nice. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, I'm back. Another dark room, huh? Don't worry. My hacking skills have got things covered. Are you serious? Oh yes! Good evening, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Metaton reporting live from MTT News. An interesting situation has arisen in Eastern Hotland. Fortunately, our correspondent is out there reporting live. Brave correspondent, please find something newsworthy to report. Our 10 wonderful viewers are waiting for you. Alright. Should I report this time? This. Oh no! That movie script! How'd that get there? It's a super juicy sneak preview of my latest guaranteed not to bomb film. Metaton the movie. Give me a second, I can figure this out. 28. Starring Metaton. Watching Undertale comes in handy. I've heard that, like the other films, it consists mostly of a single 4-hour shot of rose petals showering on my reclining body. Oh, but that's not confirmed. You wouldn't spoil my movie for everyone with a promotional story, would you? Look more. Phew, that was close. You almost gave me a bunch of free advertisement. Oh, you're back. That's right, folks. It seems no one can resist the allure of my new film. Attention viewers, our correspondent has found a movie script. Oh my, and it looks like it's for my latest film. Let's not keep them waiting. Let's open it up and get the scoop. Oh, what's that inside the script? That ticking sound, that lit fuse. Oh my, looks like I was wrong about the movie. We definitely have a box office bomb on our hands. And it's about to blast you to bits. But don't get too excited. You haven't even seen the rest of the room yet. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading now because my voice is getting very tired now. Alright, let's go. Get defused, dog. Great job, keep hanging around the room. Try to go for the one in the bottom left next. I'm good. Let's see if I can finally get that glass of water. Nice! I'll save bottom left for last. Even though that's very inefficient at this point. But oh well. Box office bomb averted. Great job, there's only one left at the bottom left. I freaking told you to go for that first. Why didn't you, you idiot? Jeez, Alphys is getting a bit upset I'm not going along with her master plot. Alright, we did it. Are you going to deactivate these lasers for me, or do I have to go through them again? Thank you. Yeah, you totally kicked his butt on the news. And I bet Alphys was helping you, wasn't she? Oh boy. Oh my god, you guys becoming friends? It's kinda cute. I mean, I'm tough. I love to eat rocks. What? I noticed you've been kinda quiet. Are you worried about meeting Asgore? Well, don't worry, okay? The king is a really nice guy. I'm sure you can talk to him, and with your human soul you can pass through the barrier. So no worrying, okay? Just forget about it and smile. Level 3. Hey, I just saw the creepy Gaster version of you. Good times. Still got it. Gotta love lasers. A classic. No, I won't watch your anime. Not right now. I'm busy. It escaped. Alright, let's see here. Then I just go all the way this way, and there we go. Let us persevere.